From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Oh, has it been cold? Yes. And is it cold off to the east now? Yes. Of course, we had terrible tornadoes down in Alabama primarily and then extending on into Georgia. That storm system is pushed off to the south and east, and in its wake, it's bringing in really, really cold air. In fact, freeze watches are in effect for central and northern Florida and southeast Georgia. And then also there's snow. This is part of that system that's been pushing southward, so we've had snowflakes across northern Alabama and Georgia with travel advisories for the mountainous terrain in northern Georgia. And then we have the next storm system out to the west of us, and of course for skiers, it's a skier's delight. For California, it's a nightmare. And so they're dealing with that. In the meantime, we see a kind of a boundary situated across southwestern Kansas, right across northeast Oklahoma. This is separation between cold Canadian air and some mild Pacific air. So we were right on that boundary, literally right in the Tulsa area. It was a very interesting day today. I pointed that out a little bit ago. But here's that storm system off to the east. And you see all these clouds. A lot of these clouds will be moving in on our area as we head on into the weekend. And so that system will come flying through the region. There is a chance of a few sprinkles late Sunday night and Monday morning. Most of that system will be quickly off, and then we'll end up with kind of a quiet Tuesday. The next system will come flying into the area on Wednesday. When that system comes through for Tuesday into Wednesday, we'll have a chance of a few showers and thunderstorms. And then there's another system by the time we're in Thursday in California. I'm just hoping and praying for those guys because that is a mess. Speaking of which, we might have our own mess sometime in the following weekend. So not this weekend, but the following weekend, about 10 days out, there is a pretty good chance we'll get some rain and maybe some snow with a storm system coming in. So that's what we're going to be seeing. Otherwise, it's not going to be too bad, especially as we start to head to the weekend. So that is the welcome news as we're starting to see some improvement as far as looking at the storm system itself. And as we look at the time stamp, as we look for the end of February, it gets colder. Or I should say at the end of January, because here for the next week, it's going to be pretty good. But then as we get to the last week in January and start going into February, we go below normal. That's some seriously cold, cold air. It is quiet right now around the Tulsa area, and it's still cold. 34 degrees. No wind, though. So that'll help you out on your Friday night. You won't have to wear a massive jacket. It's just cold. Need a good-sized jacket or coat. Temperatures are down to around freezing on the north and east sides of town. Southwest sides, not so much. And you look at the temperatures, we're still pocketed with this cold air pretty much across our area. You get down to the south from McAllister to Oklahoma City and then out west, we're in the 40s. That's the difference in air masses. Tomorrow morning, though, we're all pretty much just on the cold side, teens and 20s. To get us going here in northeast Oklahoma, a little warmer to the west. And Saturday afternoon, we're generally in the 50s. Clouds will be on the increase, and then we'll have some clouds on Sunday, but we'll be in the 60s. So it's going to be pretty mild. And then a few sprinkles pass through, maybe Sunday night into Monday morning, but Monday afternoon with sunshine, we'll be in with temperatures in the 60s. By the way, Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade, it's going to be nice this year. Since 2000, the warmest was 72, the coldest was 26. Last year was 57, which is pretty good. And our forecast is for upper 60s this year. That's all right. And we have a chance of rain for some of us who need that rain in the middle of the week. And with any luck at all, we'll end up with maybe enough to settle the dust. If you're east of Tulsa, you're not as worried as we are from Tulsa to the west right now. Forecast, cold, frosty, 28 as we work our way to the morning hours. We'll be frosted in temperatures in the 20s. Some of you will be colder if you're north and east of Tulsa. And as we extend the forecast out, we're looking for temperatures that'll be very nice for the afternoon. It's 56 on Saturday, 64 on Sunday, and then 68 on Monday. So great day for a parade, and it looks not too bad as we extend that forecast out.
Very nice.
Yeah.